Dr. Nilima, thank you for joining us today to talk about Ekam USA. Let's get started with the vision.
So ACOM's mission is that every child has a right to quality health care. No child should be denied health care because they don't have access to finances. No parent or doctor should feel guilty that they cannot provide the treatment that the child needs due to lack of funds. That's how ACOM was started. And the different aspects of ACOM include starting with Save a Child program, which is direct medical support to any child that's admitted that needs treatment, whether it's medications, hospitalization, or ICU care, including laboratory investigations, are provided to these children through a helpline. And the community aspect of it is the preventive care for ACOM by empowering the community through health, livelihood, environment, and local governance. This is done through maternal and child health, which is the specialty for ACOM. So we start with before the baby is born by providing the necessary education and counseling to antenatal care to the pregnant mothers, make sure they do their checkups and give them the right kind of knowledge about how to take care of their health. Then once the baby is born, we have medical camps to screen anywhere from little babies to school children to identify common conditions and then treat them as necessary. But this goes on even with adolescent training for the schoolgirls and college students, where we can teach them about menstrual hygiene, reproductive hygiene, and reproductive health in general, so they become good women and mothers taking care of their families. We also do community awareness campaigns where simple things like government schemes such as ambulance calling 108 for emergency care. This knowledge we take for granted is necessary in remote villages where ACOM staff are trained, and we have local health mentors that provide this information to the villages too. We provide hospital support with any kind of equipment that's necessary to take care of mothers and children, including the installation and maintenance, as well as repair of the equipment, especially in government hospitals. Currently, we have 98% of working equipment in the hospitals. We have to support the maternal and child health care with appropriate training of the nurses as well as doctors, providing the skills needed for the nurses in the remote corners to identify children that may need advanced medical treatment and refer them to tertiary care health centers when at the right time, so we can save some lives. Nutri Gardens is a unique concept that ACOM has, because when a mother that's pregnant does not get the right nutrition and is malnourished, she gets anemia, and this results in the baby being born early with low birth weight, requiring ICU and a ventilator, which is expensive, and they cannot always afford this. So a simple scheme providing seeds and education and training pregnant mothers as well as school children to grow their own vegetables in their backyard has been very successful to help these children and mothers to get free organic food, and they are able to eat good food without having to spend a lot of money. And that has resulted in improvement of their anemia and their general overall health. So livelihood is one more unique aspect to train these low socioeconomic status women. We identify them and provide self-help groups. We work with UNICEF and other organizations to do this, whether it's stitching masks during COVID or making these kangaroo pouches that are sling bags to carry babies, which help them to care for their babies. But by selling those, they get a dispensable income, which they use towards their healthcare expenses and also boost the women's self-confidence. So these are all the different initiatives through which ACOM makes a difference by resulting in successful decrease in the child mortality and mother's mortality as well.
It's excellent.
We have about 20 chapters across USA where different youth ambassadors and adult volunteers come together. So you can join any chapter to actively participate in this initiative. And each chapter in USA adopts a district in India and are responsible for the activities that happen. So they raise funds and they see the activity that's done, such as Nutri Gardens and medical camps in their adopted district. Excellent. And this all can be found at our website, ekamusa.org, where you will see the different campaigns and get more information on how to sign up to be a Ekam Youth Ambassador or adult volunteer, and how to contribute by donating to any of these campaigns, because any small donation will go a long way in helping to save lives of mothers and children. Thank
That's
you.
excellent. What a wonderful effort by the entire big Ekam family in the United States and in India. Excellent job. Well done. And I'm sure there's a lot of mothers and children out there who are thankful for the service and the wonderful support you give them when they really need it. So excellent job. Thank you again.
Thank you for all the support that all the donors give us too. Thanks, Simi.
Yes, actually, the volunteers and donors make a big impact. So yeah, you're right about that. Thanks, volunteers, again. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Nilima.